chimera.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the fuck off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the fuck off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real.
See, why is a black man in Star Wars?
Special Ray presents Pride and Fraudulence.
Hello viewer, my name is Special Ray, and of course all the Jedi are in me. Tonight we'll be taking a look at a curious case. It's a case of Mace Windu.
When Finn showed up in Star Wars The Force Awakens, it was, why are there black stormtroopers? This is force diversity. Why is a black man in Star Wars? Why can't it be more like Lando, who's not a main character?
Very simple. You're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
That's absolutely wrong. That doesn't sound like a fan who was around during the Force Awakens hype train. It's complete and utter bullshit, Mace Windu. If you actually talked to the fans, were in circles of actual fans, you would know that's totally false. It is the epitome of fake news. But what else should we expect from a raging libtard? The fans, me included, were upset that we were bamboozled by Disney. See, looking at that trailer that predominantly featured John Boyega and even featured him holding a lightsaber, we assumed he was going to be the new Jedi. We were going to focus in on him through this story. Let's watch, shall we?
It's calling to you. Just let it in.
So there it is. That's what most people would consider false advertising. Instead, we got the nobody, anybody Rey. Another girl from Tatooine Light. Because we just can't get more creative than fucking sand planets in Star Wars. Anyway, Rey and her unoriginal, uninspired beginnings don't matter. The story of an ex-stormtrooper switching sides and becoming a Jedi or Force user is way more interesting of a concept. John Boyega is, in my opinion, a more expressive, better actor than Daisy Ridley. I'm not knocking Daisy. I'm not saying she's bad, but John Boyega seems to be a little bit better, has a little bit better screen presence than Daisy. And he doesn't just keep one face on all the time. So to sit there and listen to you spew your ignorance about the fandom, the actual fandom, it's actually pretty easy to listen to them. I can nearly smell Kathleen Kennedy's dusty cunt on your breath. Oops, I'm sorry. I forgot. You're not into chicks. I wouldn't want to make you, I wouldn't want to make your baloney pony Dave jealous now, would I? It's amazing to me how you sit there and blame white conservative fandom, the fake GOP plant fans, or whatever shit you got going on in your head cannon. What kind of crack are you smoking, Macy? You on that flocka, dog? Seriously. You don't stop to blame the people that teased Finn had an actual value to the story, which he didn't. He served as Poe's, like, basically sidekick, Rose Tico's chaperone, and the guy who was simping for Rey the whole time. Rey! You got no beef with Lucasfilm for doing that. It's just white conservatives' fault. I don't know how you even jump from one point to another to even tie that together. It makes absolutely zero fucking sense unless you're maybe on flocka or crack or something. Maybe that would make more sense to me then. But personally, I'm not on drugs. I'm not, I wasn't dropped on my head as a baby, as far as I know. So I guess that's where we differ. Even John Boyega himself has criticized this very issue. It's odd how you don't see this as problematic. The only problem you have is with conservative Star Wars fans, because apparently you weren't around when The Force Awakens came out, or else you would know all this. This would be common knowledge to you. Most of the fandom were not as you describe. They, like many of you wacko lefties, fake virtue signaled, showed you the black guy on screen holding a lightsaber and, looking like he was distressed, trying to virtue signal to bait you in to come see their movie, and then they totally fucking dipped your head in the goddamn toilet and flushed. And you don't have a problem with Lucasfilm. Your problem is with these GOP plants, or as you say, and I'm going to show that you said that, like you have a theory that the GOP placed fake fans in the Star Wars fandom to disrupt. I don't know. What value would that have to the GOP? What value would that have to the government? You just make no sense, man. You make no sense. But anyway, you got shafted and you're saying, please, KK, give me some more. You're pathetic. You're pathetic, man. I don't know how you make your videos you do with the statements you do with a straight face and not be embarrassed by it. I seriously don't. I gotta hand it to you. That's amazing. On the next episode of Pride and Fraudulence, a conspiracy theory that doesn't even involve Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, no, like they got infiltrated. Like there were reports that there were legitimate right-wing reactionary activists, if you want to call them that, operatives, that were infiltrating the Star Wars community so that they could push, this is woke, this is bad, this is X, Y, and Z.